Compound inequalities. Solve and graph the following inequality. And you're given -2 is less than -2x plus 6, which is less than 10. Now, I want you to think about this question for a second. Think about this problem. And for n-type inequalities, create two separate inequalities. You can create the first one, which is -2 is less than -2x plus 6. And on the other side, you can create another problem. -2x plus 6 is less than 10. Now let's focus on the first inequality. And what we want to do first is isolate the variable. So let's identify the variable. And then we're going to use inverse operations. So let's subtract 6 from one side, and then we have to subtract 6 to the other side. Cancel each other out. And you're left with -8 is less than -2x. Again, you want to use inverse operations. So let's divide by -2 and divide by -2 to both sides. Let's not forget, reverse the inequality sign when dividing or multiplying by a negative number. So now you wind up getting 4 is greater than x, or you can say x is less than 4. Notice the sign change. Now, let's focus on the second half. Again, we want to isolate the variable. So we're going to subtract 6 from both sides of the equation. -6 minus 6. And +6 and -6 cancel each other out. You're left with -2x is less than 4. Divide both sides by -2. Divide by -2. Divide by -2. -2 and -2 cancel each other out. And you're left with x is greater than -2. And again, let's notice the sign change. Now, we're not done yet. We still have to, quote, graph the inequality. So let me draw a quick number line, just like this. And here are some side notes that we must remember. Open circles are used for greater than and less than inequalities, which look like this. And closed circles are used for greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to inequalities. And they look like that. So we're going to focus on the first solution here. And remember, read from the x. So it's x is less than +4. So we're going to mark 4 on a number line. Use an open circle. And because it's less than, it's going to be going to the left. Then let's take a look at our second solution. X is greater than -2. So let's plot a -2. Just like that. Less than is an open circle. And remember, it says x is greater than -2. So let's plot this to the right. And now if you notice, we're kind of trapped in the middle here, right? So we're just going to sort of shade that middle section. And that's it.